Mrs. Rajini Challu. I stay here in Gurgaon, and I am a service officer's wife. My husband was Air Vice Marshal in Air Force, and I used to go for treatment to my Air Force, these army hospitals, ECHS. For all my life, we have been attached to ECHS. Now, what happened? I had a fall. I hurt my back about 7 years back. I picked up something heavy in my kitchen, as women do early morning. On Saturdays, I went to my kitchen and picked up something, a black bag. I picked up and it was very heavy. I didn't know it was very heavy, and I hurt my back very badly. At that time, I screamed and people came and took me to hospital, and I had a crack in my back. After that, I had bed rest and all, and it continued every year. After some time, I used to be all right. I got up, and then every year in winter, I used to have terrible pain in my back. I could not walk, and I could not stand properly. I was stooping, and then I used to go. My doctor used to send me for physiotherapy in our Air Force department only, and go for physiotherapy. And about 11, 12 physiotherapies, it used to be all right. Now, it went for 8 years like that. This year in Corona time, which was a very, very awful bad time for everybody, for 1 year I didn't go to see the doctor. I suffered the pain. I didn't go anywhere to see the doctor because of the dread and fear of Corona. At home only we were doing treatment like a malish kiya, and put on some, those tapes which do not give you pain and all, pain-killing tapes and all. That's what my son and my family helped me to go through. And then my son was trying his level best to do something, and somebody talked to him about Dr. Anurag Gupta. He said, you go and meet him.
However, due to COVID, she was really scared about coming to the hospital, and she avoided coming till the pain became very severe and she had no option. By the time she came to me, she was in such a state that even a slight movement, even making a turn to the left or right, was causing her severe pain and discomfort, and she was just completely on the bed. Even doing her routine imaging, her scans and imaging was very difficult as the pain was very, very severe. We got her worked up, we got her investigated. MRI showed a lesion in the L3 vertebral body, and a CT confirmed extensive destruction with compression of her nerve roots. Now, with such an amount of destruction and damage, the only option of getting her out of bed was to stabilize the spine with external help, with external screws and rods, so as to get her mobile again, get her active again.
So I came here to this Narayana hospital and got admitted here, and for 1 week they made me feel at home. This is the most very important part of the beginning of my journey of my illness. When I came here, I got admitted, how much they took care of me. Very caring staff, very caring nursing staff, and every physiotherapist, they were all very, very caring. You'll not believe, after half an hour, every half an hour, there is somebody knocking at the door trying to help, trying to find out whether I am comfortable or not. That is the greatest thing about what I was highly impressed about this hospital. And after 1 week, then I was not very sure whether I'll go for this surgery. I told after 1 week my son, okay, my pain is in check. It is under check. Okay, we'll go through this surgery.
Now, at this age, we don't want to do a very extensive or a major surgery. And in such cases where her bones were very weak, she was very osteoporotic, and she had a lot of bone destruction, a conventional open spine surgery would have entailed a very extensive dissections, a lot of muscle cutting, a lot of tissue cutting. So we opted for a minimally invasive approach where we put in screws with what's called a percutaneous technique, where we do small incisions about maybe a centimeter in size to put in all the screws. And then because her bone were very weak and very osteoporotic, we thought about putting them what's called as cement augmented screws, where we further strengthen the screws with putting some cement inside them. As the MRI and CT were suggestive of some sort of disease at L3 level, she also required a biopsy and decompression at that place. Here again, by using tubular dilators and a minimally invasive approach, we were able to adequately decompress the spinal canal and also obtain adequate tissue for biopsy so we can further her treatment. So she underwent D12 to L4 percutaneous cement augmented screw fixation along with decompression of biopsy at L3 level under general anesthesia.
Here I am sitting in front of you, and I walked yesterday. After 3 days, I got up, went to loo also myself, and I am very comfortable here.
We could discharge her without any major complications or problem within 7 days of surgery. So age is something which is considered a barrier in our country to any major surgery. And yes, it can be a barrier if the patient has multiple issues, multiple medical problems. But somebody who is healthy, it's not about a number, it's about the physiological age of the patient. A patient who is healthy, who's been active, definitely can undergo surgery even at advanced ages. And by using modern techniques of minimally invasive techniques where we minimize the tissue destruction, minimize the post-op surgical pain, we can really help these patients in getting them out of bed and getting them active again, getting their life back, giving a normalcy to their life.
Here I am sitting here today. I was going today, but today because of something I am postponing it. I am going tomorrow to my home, happily back, and doing physiotherapy at home and all. I am very happy. I appreciate this hospital highly for all the facilities they have. All the facilities, they are very, very humble people, very cordial people, each and every one from top to bottom. This is what I would like to tell about them.